Hello everybody and welcome back to Ace Academy. So a continuous episode as I was speaking about. So I'm not gonna worry anything. We already know what happened with Kayori. I don't feel like it's her boyfriend or something. Is it? I don't know. I don't feel like that'll be pretty weird. But alright. There is the interior. As I get dressed up, practice my speech in my head. I feel like it will be her brother or something like that. Oh, they lost. RH complex as you those.
Good morning, class. I hope you are all prepared for the pop quiz.
Sure. Pop quiz. I didn't hear about a pop
You
quiz.
are absolutely right. That is why, young man, it is called a pop quiz.
Cool. The person who's amused by that is the professor. He hands one page out of each gun and soon as a stare sheet of what is the difference between overheating a core and draining a core. Overheating occurs when a core is utilized too much in a short span, while draining a core is a total energy depleted. That's right. That's right. Draining occurs when the core is utilized too much. Overheating when core is utilized for too much in a short span, and while draining the core means total energy depleted. That sounds about right. I spent some time completing the rest of the question. With my quiz complete, I handed it in front of class. Thank you. I nod and return to my seat. The professor waits for the rest of the finish before beginning the lesson.
That is all for today. Have a good afternoon.
As soon as I classmates I rush out of the building. I'm not sure why I'm in such a. I still have a few minutes before I meet you now. I haven't arrived. How should I? I'm interested in what's going on out there. So let's go. On Eagle and see how bad damage. Hopefully it's still in fighting form. When I arrive in the hangar, I see a familiar face. Her gear with critical eye. I guess we have the same idea. Hey Kyrie, how does it look?
It could be better. The damage is mostly cosmetic, but there is some damage here and here, which could impact performance.
She points at the areas on her
This
gear.
will reduce overall acceleration and top speed. It hurts the aerodynamic nature of Aura.
Aura?
Yeah, Aura. The name of my gear.
Okay, that's a very strange name, but I'm not complaining. I had sure regarding and their dear centers. Is it a he? Is Aura a male gear?
Huh? Male? Why would it be male? How in the world does that look like a he to you?
I suppose you're right. So it's a she then. I'm a little surprised. Aura is a gender. I didn't take you as a sentimental person.
What's that supposed to mean?
I mean, I get that gear is shaped like a female for its purpose of sponsorship and to get appeal, but I truly love unsure how well is my question without offending. How do you ask someone about Luckily Kyrie seems to
This
understand.
frame is smaller for better agility. And the
She looks at just around here. Sure.
extra storage space contains emergency energy packs for the thrusters, in case the core temporarily overheats. Their location just happened to be there for the best weight distribution of the gear.
Aura sounds though nonsense, inefficient. They really do embody that pilot. I suppose that makes sense. She nods. We both continue reviewing her gear. The silence only grows more and more often. So how do you come up with the name? If I didn't know any better, I would think it was named after the anime Ninja Ranger. What the hell is Ninja Ranger? I know only one ninja anime and that's Naruto. I don't know any other ninja anime. One in You're clearly talking about Sakura, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, whatever. Kyra glares at me.
Yeah, so it is named after
So
her.
basically she's useless. Are you serious? Are you serious? Good joke. Yeah, I'm gonna see. Are you serious? You gonna name her after for real?
Why is that so bad?
I just never thought you'd be into anime.
What's so hard to believe about me liking anime?
Now that I think about it, I don't really consider what sort of hobbies Kyrie has. Although anime would be my list of probably not or impossible for her. Well, dot. Actually, isn't Aura the Ranger of Honor? What? What anime are you talking about? I'm pretty sure this is a reference to some anime I've watched. I'm pretty sure about it because most of the animes I've watched, so I know what the references would be, but I don't understand what this reference
How
is.
did you know that?
I might be into anime as well.
Really? That's a surprise.
What's so hard to believe about me liking it?
I guess we were both making unfair assumptions.
She looks at a gear before facing me again.
So, which is your favorite ranger?
Choose power? Power. I guess power. Ford ate up Ranger of Power.
Oh, Fort.
Ford, huh?
Those muscles.
What? What? She's that not a...
I mean, muscles for strength. Not the physical attraction of muscles. Well, not that I'm saying they weren't.
I understand you. I completely do understand. She stops before finishing the thought.
Like the functionality of muscles. You know, for strength.
Are you talking about
It
Gundam?
was the team's muscles. It's a figure of speech.
By any chance, are you talking about Gundam? I'm not sure. She may be talking about Gundam. I may be wrong though. I stared at Kairi in surprise. I don't think I've ever seen her so animated. She blinks at my astonishment before her face reddens.
Well, I mean, if you're into that.
I let out a chuckle. Kairi smiled. I'm glad I was able to learn something new about you.
Don't make it sound like that. But it is a little nice knowing you like anime too.
Bruh, I'm anime Vibu. I have watched a hell lot of anime than you even think about. Like, literally. I have watched mainstream and understream animes too. Understream? What is understream? Well, whatever. Yeah, the anime is now ongoing, or you could say the ones which are not known. I don't know what they're called. I forgot what they're called. I knew what they were called, but I forgot. We'll spend some time together in the hangar before she has to class. Yuna is already waiting for me, a tablet with the CBA logo in her hand. She smiles and reads a sigh of relief to see me.
Oh, good. You're still wearing your uniform. I forgot to tell you yesterday to wear it, and remembered too late to text you.
Oh, I was preoccupied in what I would do today, so I forgot to think about what I wear. No worries. I hope my voice sound more confident than I feel. Yuna definitely notices that I just realized I call her Yuno, and I think so that is because of Future Diary. Yeah. No. I would have not chosen Yuno. No. I mean, she kills everybody just to get. What's the main character's name? I forgot. Jeez, the heat of her hand soothes my nerves and her
Okay,
legs.
well, are you ready to go?
Yeah, she starts to burst up when I stop her. I can try this. Immediately reminded of her face lit up last time I
That
drove.
would be great.
I lead her to the bike. We both on the way at ease. Once she settles with feet off, direct me to where to go. Yeah. As we walk in a perky. Hey, this is the same place we were at the start
Welcome
of
to
the.
WorkTap Corporation. How may I help you? I'm Yuna Misaki from Ace Academy's SBA. We have an appointment with Mr. Takeda.
Takeda from Detective Conan. Jeez.
Of course. If you'll please take a seat, he'll be with you shortly.
Yeah. Takeda is on Detective Conan. Yeah, right. What's his name? I think it's Takeda. Heiji. No, Heiji is a different person. Takeda is the officer. That's right. I watched 78 episodes of Detective Conan, alright? Don't judge me. I can't remember every single person in that. There are a lot of main characters in that. Even though Detective Conan or Shinichi Kudo and Ron, Shinichi Kudo and what's his name? I forgot. What's his name? Mori. What's his name? Mori? Detective Mori? I guess I'll just gotta Detective Mori. those are really the main characters. There are a lot of characters who are like main to the storyline than other than them. So yeah, are you nervous? There are a lot. Actually, there are a lot. There's Kaito Kid. He's my favorite character, no matter what. It's Kaito Kid, and then there is what's his name? Inspector Megure, and then there's a lot of characters. That's all I'm gonna say. But Kaito Kid is my favorite character, no matter what.
Not as much as I thought I'd be. Are you?
I'm either nervous or really hungry. Nobody can resist these purely fights. Nerves are like feelings. They don't exist. I'm either real nervous or really hungry. My stomach is in knots.
Don't worry, you'll do great.
Her confidence helps me ease my nerves, and I smile back. I'm glad I have you here with me. A blush creeps into her cheek, but she seems pleased. Her receptionist comes back and gestures hers to follow. Her ponytail bounces behind her as she walks bricks. Why am I noticing her ponytail? I mean, come on, she's not even the main character. Isn't that the same person I just saw? Well, whatever. Whatever. I think so.
Miss Misaki, it's a pleasure to see you again.
Thank you for agreeing to meet with us, Mr. Takeda. I'd like to introduce my associate.
I'm Sean Winblaze. Nice to meet you. He nods the college.
He is here to represent his team at Ace Academy.
And you are in need of a sponsor.
Yes, sir. He waves towards the wall and shuffles the data on there.
As you can see, Miss Misaki did a detailed job of describing you and your team in your application. But I'd like to hear from you. Tell me about yourself.
Much there to tell. I like long walks. I have always had interest in gear. I would say that. I grew up in the world of gears and knew from an early age that I wanted to be a pilot. While a CA student at CINY, I began my program in piloting and earned top marks in all my classes. I recently transferred and tested into pilot program at Ace Academy where I'm pursuing my degree in piloting.
As a transfer student, that's not an easy program to test into.
He sounds impressed.
Tell me, out of all your other options, why did you choose Warp Tech Corporation?
You're the best around. It was an easy decision. What corporation sets the standard for geared weaponry? I read about your latest announcement of the advancement in particular technology. Same output on beam weaponry while reducing core usage by 15%. None of your competitors have made a breakthrough like that yet.
There has also been some controversy over that release.
Some are saying using the new technology will affect the longevity of a weapon, but there is no proof of that yet. I prefer to see evidence than believe rumors. He nods.
It's refreshing to see a young person keeping up to date with the latest releases.
I am a guy who's interested in gears, so yeah.
Okay, and why should Warp Tech Corporation choose you? In other words, what sets you apart from the competition?
My team is hot. We are a breed of fresh air. As a new team, we aren't so set in our ways that we stifle creativity. We're not afraid to try new strategies we think will benefit the team, and we're receptive to feedback. That said, we are also acutely aware of our abilities. We work well together because we are upfront with each other, not only about our strengths, but also about our weaknesses, and we use that knowledge to our advantage. I sneak a peek at Yuna, who looks pleased. Mr. Takeda seems to appreciate my answer as well.
Well, I think I've heard enough for now. Miss Misaki, do you have a copy of your team's qualifier transcripts?
Yes, of course.
She flips on a tablet and flicks a document on the projected wall. The interview seems to be going well. I glance at Yuna, smiling encouragingly with me. Finally frowns.
Your team is only ranked 21?
Yes, sir. He sighs and turns off the projection.
You seem generally passionate about your team and your studies, and perhaps if the circumstances were different, we would consider your candidacy. Unfortunately, Warp Tech only accepts teams who are ranked within the top 10 from Ace Academy.
God damn it. Am I still processing the rejection? Yuna protests on my behalf.
Mr. Takeda, couldn't you make an exception? You said yourself that if rank weren't a factor, his team would be a strong candidate. A representation by you would make a significant difference in their growth and development, and their success reflects positively on you and your company.
I'm sorry, Miss Misaki. I do believe with skills like his, he will find a sponsor. Just not with us.
Won't you even give him a chance?
Miss Misaki, I'm sure you understand the image that we have built and what would happen to that image if we stop recruiting from the top 10. I thank you very much for your interest in us and wish you the best of luck in your future endeavors.
His voice has a hard edge of finality. He gestures to the door, then returns his attention to this desk. All pretenses drop. Yuna storms out of office while I follow calmly behind. Disappointment makes my heart feet feel heavy. Lovely, will Yuna
What? A hypocrite! How can his company promote taking risks when he won't take any himself? I'm sorry you had to go through that.
It's okay, it was a long shot anyway. Even though we didn't get the sponsorship, I still appreciate you helping me out.
Don't give up just yet. I will get you a sponsor.
For positive thinking will get us. Leaving less to our imagination. I'm not sure how far positive thinking will get us. Leaving less to the imagination might work in our favor. We should show off more of our assets next time.
I doubt that would work.
That's not a reaction I expected. I've never seen her so pure. I'm not sure what else we can try. Waiting for me to answer, she hops on my back. I get on after her and start the engine. Okay. When we arrive, she gives me a hurried goodbye and brushes off, leaving me wondering just what she had planned. I have some time. I need to go home. Maybe show? Let's see if Show can hang out in the arcade or something.
What's up?
Let us partake in merriment of Cyber's commission. No! No! Let's go to the arcade. Yeah, I'm mostly a gamer, so yeah. Let's go on arcade. You busy?
Yep, I'm on a date right now.
My bad. You on date? My bad. Enjoy. Oh, sorry. Didn't mean to disturb you. I'll leave you to it.
Wait, Broken, I was just
he's just lost like me. Okay.
I'm glad you think I can get a date, though.
Sure. This is awkward. Anyway, wanna meet up at the arcade? Okay, cool. Hey, I'm not asking him out on a date. You guys don't insist me. I would never ask a guy on a date. Alright, come on. Unless it's for somebody's good. I would not do that. I mean, I'm straight. I'm not gay. It leads me deeper into arcade. Where are we going?
To a game which will showcase our skills.
But the gear simulator is on the other
Not
way.
those skills.
Gun.
Shall we see who the better marksman is?
The game will inbuild sensors so we can duck to the side to take cover, peek out, and game will read the movements. It's a team-based game. Sounds like show wants to turn into competition. You're on. How about we raise the
I
stakes?
like the sound of that. What were you tithinking?
Loser buys the winner lunch for a whole week.
I never took you for a gambling man.
It keeps things spicy. It keeps things interesting.
Alright then, may the best man win.
We throw a couple of tokens into the machine. Once the game leads, we jump straight into the action. Show leads, then leads us straight into the anime encampment.
You're falling behind, brosit. Ah!
A large wave on his spawn on Show's side.
Ah, crap, I'm pinned. Give me some cover.
Help Show. It's still a game. Alright, I'm going in. I take out a shooter spinning and
I knew you'd pull through. Time to finish off this wave.
yep. We cleared the game, however we weren't fast enough to make the leaderboard. Maybe if we hadn't explained the beginning competing, it would have been different.
Not bad.
Yeah. Our shooting match we had a gear similar.
Aw, no.
There's a long with snakes around some of the gaming stations.
Well, I guess I should have expected this.
But why are there so many people?
It's because of the new update to the simulators.
Update?
The arcade has new prototype weapons by Eludian Enterprises installed into the sim.
Oh, I wonder what kind of weapons.
Not sure, but I can't wait to find out.
You're pretty excited about this.
Yeah, it's because I really do like gears.
Well, what got you into them in the first place?
Oh,
He looks struggled in their voice.
nah, it's stupid.
I'm sure it's not. You can tell me. After a few moments, his hesitation Show finally speaks.
I got beat up a lot as a kid.
Oh, I didn't know.
I was always the one being picked on in class or after school. That's why I hung out alone a lot. Then one year, my mom bought me this sweet gear action figure for my birthday. Man, I loved that thing. It was so awesome. But the kids from my class, they pulled it from my hands and laughed as the leader smashed it against the concrete.
Oh.
I sat there, my eyes red from crying, and I thought, if only I had a real gear.
Yeah, I'm sorry, bruh. Now you make me feel like bad. Like, really, I was thinking this guy was cheery and stuff, but,
No, it's good to finally talk about it, you know?
Suddenly his body starts shaking. Are you alright? Look, I didn't mean to break it up. Wait, don't tell me.
I can't believe you actually fell for it!
I'm gonna get you back one day. This means war.
It was just a joke, come on!
No, you started it. I'm gonna end.
You can try, but everyone knows the showster can outbreak anyone.
So what's the real story?
There isn't one. There's just a feeling, you know? Being inside the cockpit, your hands on the control panels, and the only thing you see out of your visuals is down the barrel of your opponent's rifle.
You mean like thrill? Didn't you take adrenaline junkie?
That's not exactly it.
Shit, what is it?
In a match, everyone is an equal. You could be the son of the president or missing a leg or whatever, and none of that matters. All that matters is if you have what it takes to win.
Well, matches aren't really equal. If you aren't son of the president, you could have the best equipped gear in the ocean, which will obviously give you advantage over gear with average equipment.
True, which is why matches held between standard gears are my favorite. Then it really is based on skill alone.
Xiao usually is serious and never speak earnest, although he's smiling. It's not, he's just usually goofy. It might come out of a person who didn't take anything seriously, but after what he just shared, I get a feeling that this fake it hides a mind that is observant and alert. Interesting.
I don't share that with a lot of people. I don't think they'd understand.
I don't really know what to say. Luckily, Xiao's grinning.
Anyway, good talk.
You can talk to me anytime. I got you back, bro.
That's great, because there was something else on my mind.
Wow, so soon?
Looks like we're next.
Xiao and I take our places in the simulation and continue to battle each other until Xiao leaves. Okay. Alright, buddy. Hey guys,
You can't just decide that without telling me.
Oh, what?
So cut it short. This is the opening day of my new restaurant. They'll expect me to be there, and they'll expect you there too.
I get closer to the kitchen, I can hear a woman's voice on the other end of the line.
I really don't care. Part of our arrangement was that we'd consult each other before making a decision.
Ah.
So how you're supposed to be in two places at once really isn't my problem. Don't forget, we are still married. We promised to do whatever it took to make sure nothing interfered with our careers. Well, if you don't show up, then that will certainly interfere with my career.
There's a pause. I can hear her say, I'll see what I can do and hang up. Hey, Uncle Kaido? He glances and gives me a weak smile.
You're back. How was school today?
Good. I sit beside him. Tried to eat up, but I heard you talk to Aunt Yuki, you know. Just unease. What do you mean still married? Isn't Aunt Yuki just away on business?
Sort of.
Rubs his temples.
I suppose you're old enough to know the truth. Your aunt and I are separated. We have been for the last 6 months.
Last 6 months? But you aren't divorced.
No.
How come we didn't know? We are your family.
We had to keep it quiet. Divorce is viewed differently here in Japan. It's not as common as in the States, and Yuki and I don't want our personal issues to interfere with our careers.
I remember the stories Mom was telling me of how difficult it was when she and Dad she couldn't have stayed in Japan even if she wanted. So you two are separated. Does that mean Aunt Yuki is in Aisukaze?
Yes.
Does this mean I can see her? It has always been fun. Not to say Uncle Kaido isn't, but she always helped us play tricks on grown-ups when she was little. Sometimes she even helped us on he never got angry, but would laugh instead.
Hey, you okay there?
I snapped to reality. I can still see her, even though you two are separated.
Of course. She's still your family.
What did Aunt Yuki say when she told you were living?
Well, about that.
She doesn't know we're here.
No.
Were you planning to tell her?
Of course. I just haven't gotten around to it yet.
I know Uncle doesn't share anymore, but I can't stop thinking. Since we are talking about it, what happened between you two?
Yuki was ready to have kids, and I wasn't. We discussed the possibility of having children when we first got married, and I kept pushing it back. I wanted to focus on my career, and for a while, so did she.
Okay, I get it.
But you know how women are. At some point, their biological clock starts ticking. She didn't want to wait anymore.
But you still weren't ready.
No. After that huge argument, we started to drive each other crazy. I became acutely aware of all those small things Yuki did that I hated. We fought all the time, and at some point, we agreed that this wasn't working anymore. And that's how it's been for the last 6 months until we can figure out a more permanent solution.
It's kind of funny that even though you were ready for kids, you ended up with them anyways.
You guys don't count. You practically take care of yourselves. I'm just here to provide the roof.
Gee, thanks. Maybe it's a good thing you don't have kids. So what is this phone call about?
Part of our agreement for our separation was that we will both do whatever it takes to keep up the pretense of marriage when it involves our careers.
Why not?
She's going on some sort of retreat with her girlfriend. Normally we consult with each other before booking any trips to prevent something like this from happening. But this time she didn't. I really need her there.
She will be there. Don't worry, Aunt Yuki won't let you down.
I'm not so sure.
Sounds like you two have an incapable separation.
That's true.
Then you've got nothing to worry about.
How can you be so sure?
Because she still cares for you and wouldn't want to hurt you.
Who knew you were such a romantic?
What? No, I wrestled beer. It's
I'm just teasing. Seriously. Thanks. I didn't realize how late it's gotten. I have an early start tomorrow.
Don't you always have an early start? Get up before I do.
True, but I have an even earlier start than usual.
Yeah. You say good night, Kaito heads upstairs. I gotta get to and turn on TV. After watching shows and needs a turn to for the night. And that is when we're gonna end the episode because it's the morning. And I'll see you in the next one. As always, peace.